we are committed to and inconsistent with our previous position that all issues between India and Pakistan, as well as India and any other country, will be resolved bilaterally, peacefully, and in a manner that behoves normal interstate relations between countries. We are saddened that terrorism is being fueled, language and incendiary talk of jihad is being mentioned by people who should know better. All of you are understanding of the situation here. I do not need to tell you what was the outcome of the close consultations. You will yourself know about it. We stand ready to continue our efforts towards peaceful resolution of all issues in an atmosphere free of terror and violence. And I'm ready, if any of you are willing to ask any questions, I will take. I understand there are many of you. This is my first time, so I said, please cut me slack. And yes, I will. Don't worry. I will. Please, I'll start with you. And just relax. I will start with you, and I will answer 5 questions, which is 5 times more than both my predecessors who came here answered. Let's start you, since you are so excited.
No, I'm not excited. The only thing is the history is excited. There has been resolution on that disputed territory of Kashmir. And Article 370, fine. That could be an internal matter of you.
Thank you for accepting that.
No.
Thank you for accepting that. That
All
would
right,
be an
sir.
matter.
All right.
Thank you.
So Article 370 was enshrined in the Indian
where?
Constitution.
Thank you.
Right?
By India.
Right. But the thing is, still the reality remains that how do you deal with the UN Security Council resolutions passed in 1947, 50, and then Shimla Agreement has also failed in bilateralism. Thank you.
Thank you. I understand your point. Your point is, how do we address this issue? The history is well known. I don't need to go back. Let us look at the last agreement that India and Pakistan signed. And that goes back to 1972. We are committed to that, and we hope Pakistan too is, to try to address these issues in the manner that they have signed on to in a legally binding agreement, and we stand ready to address them in that context. We can go back in history, but every new agreement overtakes the past. So you are very well versed, my friend. Please appreciate that I started by saying we are committed to that agreement, and we hope Pakistan too is. Because if that is so, its action don't seem to be working out with what is in that agreement. Thank you. Yes, sir, I'll answer you, please. I will answer all my friends from the South Asian continent.
Thank you.
Number 2.
Okay, Ambassador, the fact remains, while you have said all these things, that you're willing to talk and you're ready to talk, but what has happened? The fact remains, India has steadfastly refused to have any meeting with Pakistan for one reason or another. It has been almost time immemorial. When are you going to sit down with Pakistan and have a meeting? Because, and that's the reality.
Thank you.
Without
Can I
meeting,
answer?
Yes, sir.
Can
Okay.
I answer the question? Let's be specific about questions. If your question is whether India and Pakistan have talked, let me tell you, I have been a member of many delegations to Islamabad. You're aware of that. I myself served as an Indian diplomat in Islamabad. So please understand, there are normal diplomatic ways of dealing with countries when countries deal with each other. That's the way to do it. But using terror to try and push your goals is not the way that normal states behave in. No democracy will acknowledge or accept talks when terror thrives. Stop terror to start talks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You wanted me? And so that you will not have any doubts that I've answered 3 Pakistani questions. Third.
all
Yes.
I want, when will you begin a dialogue with Pakistan?
So let me begin by coming across to you and shaking your hand. Yes, sir. All three of you. So let me tell you, we've already extended our hand of friendship by saying we are committed to similar agreement. Let us wait for a response on that from the Pakistani side.